Then Reze tells him they should run away together. And Reze tells him that she can protect him and she will make him happy and then just come with me. In the beginning, Denji is hesitant because he just can't believe everything. He's in contract with Makima. And then Reze just kisses Denji. It's a beautiful scene because there are fireworks in the background. It's beautiful. Chainsaw fans, buckle up. Reze isn't here just to flirt. She's here to break hearts and break bodies. She's the bombshell that blew Denji's world, literally. Forget everything you know about Chainsaw Man because the moment Reze steps into the story, the whole Chainsaw Man will change forever. And this is not just a fancy hook, I mean it. We are gonna cover everything in this video. We are gonna cover who is Reze. First of all, what is Reze's relationship with Denji? What's the tragedy of Reze? Because it's a very tragic arc, to be very honest, deep down. What is Reze's impact on Chainsaw Man's entire story? And lastly, why anime only fans should be excited for this arc. Mappa has released a trailer. There are manga chapters as well. It starts from chapter 39 and all the way to 52. Now, Reze, on the outside, she's very cheerful, very cute, very flirtatious kind of girl. But from the inside, she has a lot of darkness inside of her. And she's the kind of person who is not afraid, who's not hesitant to kill a person if a threat is detected around her. And Reze isn't just another love interest. Let me tell you something and let me clarify this for you. Reze is gonna be the next antagonist in the story. And let me tell you something, she's not just any antagonist. She has a lot of emotional depth, and for those who have read the manga will understand what I mean. Let me just say that the anime only fans are in for a big surprise. This arc will change Chainsaw Man forever. Okay, so who is Reze really? She is the Bomb Devil. A Bomb Devil, she is closely related to the Gun Devil. She's also after Denji's heart, like we saw the Katana Man and some other villains at the end of season 1 that they were after Denji's heart. Here's the exciting thing. When Reze is introduced, she is that cheerful girl that Denji just meets after going on a date with Makima, and it's raining outside, so they meet inside a telephone booth. And then just gives her a flower that he just almost swallowed. A romantic spark triggers between Denji and Reze, and Denji is confused between the dilemma of choosing Makima or Reze. That's how crazy and emotional it gets for Denji. Now, here's the thing. Reze was a bit manipulative in the beginning. What she did, that she tried to get very close to Denji. They even go to an abandoned school during the night, and Reze just tells him what is 1 + 1. She even teaches him how to swim. And then it starts to rain, so they come back inside the school. This is where we get to see Reze full in action for the first time. This guy who was in correspondence with Typhoon Devil, he was also here for Denji. But that guy tries to kill Reze, so Reze kills him, takes him to the roof, and then just kills him, singing him lullabies or some kind of song in Russian. Now, things get to go more deeper with Denji and Reze. They get really connected to each other on a much deeper level, and then Reze tells him they should run away together. And Reze tells him that she can protect him and she will make him happy and then just come with me. In the beginning, Denji is hesitant because he just can't believe everything. He's in contract with Makima. And then Reze just kisses Denji. It's a beautiful scene because there are fireworks in the background. It's beautiful, but listen carefully. Denji all of a sudden drops on the ground, blood coming out of his mouth. Turns out Reze bit off his tongue. Everything started to change. Things went from 0 to 10 real fucking quick. The whole atmosphere completely changes, and this is exactly where it hits the most because only anime fans are not ready for this. Now, Reze is shown in her true form, and there's another character called Beam. He is the Shark Devil Man. He was actually sent with Denji as a partner for Makima because Tara had to go somewhere with Makima. So what happens is that he just quickly comes in and takes Denji away, and the chase starts. The fight, the true Reze arc starts from there, and then it's explosion after explosion, and they're just chasing, and then Aki comes in as well. We have covered so far who's Reze. She's the Bomb Devil, the next antagonist in the next arc, and what is her relationship with Denji. Now we know what her relationship is. She's after Denji's heart, but that's not everything. It's the surface level thing, but things go much deeper, and this is where fans really get connected with Reze. This arc is gonna be a beautiful emotional tragedy. This is gonna be very different different from season 1. And this is, people are gonna remember this forever because this arc truly matters a lot because it has a lot of emotional depth, that it has a lot of emotional significance to it. And let me break it down to you why. Which takes me to the next point, the tragedy of Reze. Now the thing is that they had a huge fight, even Typhoon Devil comes in, and after that Denji just takes Reze and just falls into the sea, I guess, or river. Because deep down underwater, she can't explode. She's at a disadvantage there. After some time, they just come off to the shore, but then Denji says that, you know, I'm just gonna die one day or another, so I would rather die by hands of a hottie. And then she just bursts into laughter. Then she actually doesn't kill her. She just walks away and tells him that to meet her again in a cafe. She's, by the way, a waitress in a cafe. And that is when they actually go and have proper conversation for the first time. And then Denji even asks her if she wants to run away with him. She doesn't do that, but she asks him, she tells him to just meet her in the cafe again. But this is where the true tragedy starts from. You see, Denji really did end up liking Reze. Reze is the kind of person that you would instantly fall in love with. Now the thing is that Reze, despite her manipulation, despite her personal agenda, despite her own intentions, she ended up falling in love with him too in the end. She couldn't just hide her feelings anymore. She ended up reciprocating his feelings with her. She couldn't help it anymore. But here's the catch. Here's the problem. When Reze is going towards... And by the way, I just want to say that she asked everyone this question. Do you prefer a country mouse or a city mouse? It's a question she asks Denji too. This kind of line has a very great significance to it because it kind of really makes her understand of the other person. That's her way of understanding the other person. So while she's walking towards cafe, she sees a lot of mouses, a lot of rats just walking past her in an alley hall, and then those rats just kind of become a huge pile, and then from within the pile, Makima appears. Oh shit, Makima knows who she is now. Makima knows she's the bomb devil. Shit. When I saw this panel, I was like, oh my gosh, she's gonna die. Reze is gonna die. Now the problem is that Makima, knowing who she is, who she's connected with, the gun devil, she just can't level it. And we know Makima, she is the biggest manipulator in the whole series. And I don't want to spoil this for you about Makima, I'll make a separate video on that. But Makima is not to be trusted. And she says that I like the country mouse too. And then you can just see on the panels here that she says that my friend has this farm out in the country. Every fall I go visit and give them a little help with their work. Rats hide in soil in the fields. They'll damage the corpse. So before the ground is covered in snow, you have to exterminate them. You do it by digging into the soil and having dogs catch and kill them. And then we see something coming from the sky like a harpoon and cuts off Reze's right arm. And Reze just quickly gets behind Makima to kill her. Another harpoon by the angel devil, it gets straight down and penetrates right through Reze's chest from upside down. And then she just bleeds to death. And in the same time, Denji is waiting for her in the cafe. This is so sad. This is honestly so sad because when this gets animated and people, the only anime fans, get to experience this, people are gonna cry. People are gonna have a lot of emotional connection, emotional attachment to Reze. And so far we only have manga, we only have Mappa trailer for the next Reze arc, but I can already feel the emotion behind this because this is not just the killing of a character, this killing of something much more emotional. Reze and Denji ended up having something very, very emotional, very, very deep, very, very intimate. But she just dies like that. She's dead. And then she just keeps waiting for her in the cafe. It's late. The owner tells him that he needs to close the place. And that is how Reze's arc gets concluded. Then, by the way, Power comes in. So this is how Reze's arc is concluded. It proves that evil devils can have human hearts sometimes. And why, let me just take it to the last point, why anime only fans should be very excited for this. The reason anime only fans should be very excited is because this arc will not only change, will not only transform Chainsaw Man's entire story, it will also elevate Chainsaw Man as an anime itself. This is gonna show Chainsaw Man is not all about fighting and chaos and blood and gore. It's about something much more deep. It's about something much more personal, much more intimate, something that connects with your soul. There's a lot of blood and gore in it, but there's gonna be a lot of heart and emotion in it as well from now on. Reze's arc really tells people, the anime only fans specifically, that how much Chainsaw Man can truly go on a deeper, on a perpetual, intimate level. So this is why anime only fans should be very excited, because Chainsaw Man is about to be elevated, to be transformed very quickly. And by the way, Mappa is gonna go all out on this arc. This arc will define Chainsaw Man, and it's really gonna make Chainsaw Man a profound anime in the community. This is not a complete explanation of the art. This is just about Reze as a character. Reze's art is really gonna break a lot of hearts. People are gonna cry their eyes out. This is a very emotional art. But let me know about your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm sure manga fans are ready and eager. Can't wait to see the next art animated. And yeah, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. In the meantime, take care. Bye bye.